One or two will be hopping off the radio for now. I'm doing an interrogation. Okay, I think it's working. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to begin this interrogation right now. It is the 28th of March 2026. It is currently 11:24 p.m. Great Britain stars for me. This is 102 Justica Moon Queen, and we also have Mr. Zach Grayson, who's the suspect being interrogated in this situation, along with defense attorney October Addams-Laurent. So today, the questioning will be about his car being used for purposes of a store robbery, and we want to know exactly what happened, if he was involved or if he was not involved. Okay, Mr. Zach Grayson, are you ready?
Sure.
Perfect. Okay. So your car was used for purposes of a store robbery, and I would require to know your whereabouts around, per se, 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Believe is a tequila at that time.
Okay. And any sort of other information regarding to that? Because I would need to know time frames right now.
I mean, I don't know the exact time I went over there. I went there to see if my partner was working. She wasn't. Then I got drunk. Didn't really want to drive because I was drunk, so I started wandering around. Ran into someone that I met like a few months ago. We started catching up. He said,
And who is this someone? Because it could potentially be a witness to your statement.
I don't remember his name. His nickname
Uh,
is, I mean, it sounds stupid. His nickname's Stinky.
Okay. Anybody else that you've been around
No,
with?
they said that something was going on Sky Island, so we went over there, and there was nothing going on, so we just hung out and chat, and I went down to Sandy to go to bed.
And what time did you go to bed?
Um, Around midnight, Central Stars.
Okay.
that would
My
be
question to you right now is, you know,
10.
how would you not notice that your car was
Be
taken
10
away and stolen,
Pacific.
even though you were drunk?
Around 10 Pacific.
Like I said, I wasn't getting into my car. I started walking down the road. I didn't look to see if my car was still out or still there or anything. I just started wandering.
I mean, it is something you would notice. It's quite big enough to be seen, is it not?
Not if he's not there.
I mean, the parking lot isn't in line of sight of the front door, so I didn't go back there to check if it was there.
Parking lot is behind the
Now, the
building.
thing is that your fingerprints were found inside that car when we impounded the car after the chase, where we...
In my car.
Yes, in your car. And the thing is that, you're the only person that could be the perpetrator at the time of being, since that's the only evidence we have. I understand it is your car. I understand that your fingerprints would be
It's
on
the
it.
timing of
but,
when the fingerprints were
you kind of became
placed.
a suspect after that. You understand? And the thing is that you never reported it stolen either way, whether
I didn't.
yesterday or today.
I just woke up, saw my car was impounded,
I
and
knew
I
you were going
came
to say
here
that.
directly.
Okay. Well, you've been quite cooperative with that, I do have to admit. But, it is very suspicious as to, you wouldn't per se give us information regarding as to what exactly happened, because you said you've been to Sky Island and you
The
got
issue
drunk
here is that
and you met
balleting,
people, but
the
I'm not really
action
getting
of ballet is
much
a game
information on
mechanic,
that and
and it's
people's
hard
names.
to
I don't have
argue
names in order to prove your
that, and
innocence
that's
in
going to
the
be in his
situation.
favor because
I mean, I don't know his name. Like I
technically
said, I met him
speaking,
once
when
like 2
someone
months ago,
parks a
and then
car,
we were
everybody's
catching up.
car is
All I know
So
him
you
as his
quote
nickname
hanged
unquote
is
out with
in
Stinky.
the
him?
parking lot.
Was it just him that you were hanging out with?
Yeah, he said there was something going on Sky Island, so that's why we went there. But I didn't see anyone over there.
In real life, your car doesn't
But
just
then you went to see
disappear because
all the
you park
suspects.
it. It's still sitting
Well,
in the
no, like
parking
I said,
lot.
we hung out
So
at Sky Island. We chatted for a bit. I was getting tired, so I went down to Sandy and went to bed.
I don't believe your story because the thing is that you're not really giving me much information of witnesses that could have been seen with you. You do understand that you are being a suspect on this situation, right?
Okay, but you do realize your only evidence is that I had fingerprints in my car, and now you're saying that I
Which
did it
was
when
used as store robbery, where you didn't report it stolen whatsoever.
And I just told you I didn't even know it was gone until I woke up, and I came here directly. Why would I come here to sit through this if it was me at the crime? That doesn't like
That's what I'm saying. It would be you at the crime because you wouldn't be able to reveal it that it was you. Do you understand what I mean? It's like
that's
you would notice when, because you would have to leave your car out in order for it to be stolen in the first place. So you would know that your car was taken.
how would I know? I just told you I didn't
Darling,
go back to check if it was still
if
there.
he was inside
well,
or in
that
the.
seems to be very irresponsible of you then.
Okay, I have 28 cars. It doesn't really bother me if I leave one out.
Okay, well,
Oh,
if that's the
28, huh?
case, there's not much I can do, but we'll be charging you for the impound, if that's the case.
Like charge me money for the impound?
Yes,
Okay, sure. I
you
don't
won't
see
be going to
why.
prison, but you will be charged for this.
You're charging me for the crime when
I'm
you have not.
charging you for basically leaving your car out, not reporting it stolen, and you're lucky that I'm not even taking you into the cells to get arrested for this situation because you're literally a whole suspect for this
She
situation.
has nothing,
But
so
you
she
have
can't.
nothing tying me
She
other
has
than the
nothing, so
fingerprints
she
in my
can't
car.
do anything.
That's sufficient information that I need.
That's why she's not
Not
actually
my
pushing
job.
a charge because she
It's your
doesn't.
job to prove that I'm guilty, and
She
you
has more
can't
than
do
that.
that.
Darling,
Yep.
you didn't. What part don't you understand? You didn't report it
He's got her
stolen
staggering.
whatsoever.
I
It
came
makes you
here directly.
incriminated.
That. What do you mean?
That isn't sufficient, darling. You should, as soon as you've noticed your car wasn't around, you should have called us. Oh, my car was stolen. You telling me that you didn't care, you didn't see it. Do you see how irresponsible you are? Either you are being irresponsible by leaving your car out and not caring, and then having to deal with the consequences of it, or two, you are the perpetrator on the situation,
I would say
and you're just
probably the
trying to
first
make
one.
up an excuse about it.
I mean, I'm
So
telling you all
which
the
one is it?
information. I didn't check to see if my car was there, and then I woke up today, went to get my
She's playing
car,
into his
saw that I
ego
had
as
to
a man.
talk to you, so I came here directly.
Because
I
a
don't see
man
how
is
that's
not going to.
irresponsible for me to come
He's
here
not going to
directly to
admit he's
talk to you
being
about why my car
irresponsible.
is impounded.
But the thing is that you're not proving your innocence either, because you said you were with somebody and then you don't really know information about this person. So how are you supposed to prove your innocence?
That's also
if you have no
that's also true
witnesses
because he said
or no
the name person's name
evidence?
was Stinky. That's not a name.
You still haven't proven anything about me
How is this
being
your
there,
friend and you don't know their
other
name?
than my car was there and my prints are in my
This
car.
is why I'm Attorney General now because I'm seeing
Exactly.
both sides this
That's what
whole
I'm
time.
saying. That is proof
Was it
enough
on?
for me.
Was that on the scene?
It was on a scene.
But
It was on the
my
scene.
prints were on the scene.
Yes.
Where?
On the car.
In your car and outside of the car.
In my car is what I'm saying.
And outside of the car.
What do you mean by outside the car?
Outside
Like
of his
touching the
car.
handle? Or are you saying
On
on
the
the scene?
ground.
On the ground.
On the ground where?
It was on the ground. You tell me. It seems like you know so much from what.
No, I'm
from
saying
the way
that you
you're
have
reacting
no
right now.
you have no evidence that I was there other than my car with my fingerprints in my car.
Darling,
Which I just
didn't-
admitted to driving last night. So obviously my fingerprints are going to be in my car.
I'm gonna be honest. He's doing I don't even think he needs me.
Like
He's
you have
doing- he's
nothing
doing-
tying
he's
you have
doing
nothing
well.
tying me to this scene.
darling, your fingerprints were found on the scene.
You just said they were on the car.
In the car and outside of the car. Listen to what I'm saying.
Whatever. I'm not pleading guilty to any of this. You have nothing tying me to this.
Okay,
I wasn't
you
there.
aren't being charged right now. You're
She
being
just
charged.
said
You're
she
being
said I'm
charged to pay for the impound, is what she said.
Yes, that's what I'm
she
saying.
said
You'll
I'm
be
being
for the
charged.
amount.
She said I'm being charged. I'm just not going to jail.
No. You I
Being
think you're
fined
saying,
for the impound.
He's changing
Yeah.
my wording. I said impound, darling.
Yeah,
yeah,
and then I said
that's not a crime. It's not.
and then
You're
I
not
said,
getting
"Am I
anything put
being-"
on your record.
Well, I first she said for the impound. I said, "Am I being charged?" And you said, "Yes, I'm being charged."
For the impound, that's what I
Okay,
said.
so I'm just getting a fine for the impound. I don't care. I have enough money to pay it. But I'm not going to be charged for a crime that you
But
can't
just let
prove
you
I was
know,
there.
just to let you know for future reference, if you don't report your car stolen and
You become a suspect.
you will be going to prison next time.
Whatever.
I'm just letting you know.
Still have nothing tying me to anything. You're just making
No, it
stuff
does
up.
because it would be a second time that you don't report your car stolen, and it makes you pretty much a suspect for a second time on a different robbery that happens.
All right, whatever. How much is the impound charge?
Let me take a look.
This was going on for too long. I had to stop it. They were going back and forth. It was going on for way too long, and he didn't understand what she meant by charge. So
It's going to be 12,000.
For my car? Were you impounding my car?
give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whatever. You want the cash?
No, I'll charge you. Don't you worry.
With another suspect
Oh, you're.
or
Oh, okay.
client, I guess.
What's your favorite night
Client,
tonight?
I guess. Jesus.
151.
I'm gonna be so real. He really didn't need me.
I didn't know
why?
what they were gonna say, so I just wanted a lawyer.
Yeah, just in
Thank you
case.
for
I
being
understand
here.
that. Of course.
Now we're going to adjourn this interrogation.
You have a
It's currently 11:36 p.m. Great Britain stars. Thank you so much. Good night.
I owe you anything for being here?
No. I didn't do anything.
I don't know. I haven't had to have a fucking lawyer here
No,
before.
you didn't. I didn't do anything. You have a clean record.
Me? Yeah.
For the time being,
That's
I just-
crazy, Moon.
I mean,
That's
I did warn
crazy.
him if his car is found a second time and he doesn't report it stolen, well, he's going to
Well,
prison next time. So.
Maybe consider becoming a lawyer. I don't know. Because you did pretty well
Yeah.
without me.
Yeah, I got too much shit to deal with. Thank you, though.
You're coming with me.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
There. I'm gonna be honest. There was nothing I can do about that other client.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to drop one charge, and that's it.
Oh,
And
you
that
at least
was
got one.
tampering with the vehicle.
Oh, you at least got something off of them.
I mean, yeah, because it made no sense. Per the definition, they would have to break the glass or something off the vehicle, and they didn't do that.
Mm.
So that's the only thing I was able to get off.
What car is that? I want that.
Maybe
No.
he's not a great driver.
It's okay. Neither is my wife.
I'm a better flyer than I am a driver. Okay.
That is true.
Yeah,
Are you-
I hope.
Are you grabbing
yeah.
a car, dear?
Yes. I just wait. What the fuck? Why is the tumbler not here?
What do you mean the tumbler's not here? Didn't you drive it here?
Yeah, I parked it here. Why is it in? Why is the? Oh, what the fuck?
Huh?
Is there two
Yeah,
different garages?
It's so whatever car gets parked here, it gets transferred to the garage in Sandy.
What the? Then how come the
Yeah,
NHP
okay.
is here?
It's weird.
Okay. I have the money.
Right.
No capes, darling. No capes. All right. I'll see ya. Stay safe. Don't get hunted by that person.
I won't.
Well, I hope she doesn't hunt me, because well, she'll have
She
different.
doesn't seem like the type.
No,
Have a
I don't know. All right.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, I mean there wasn't much I could do.
Well, I mean, you helped me, so it's fine.
Oh,
What? Oh, I didn't hear what the fuck he was. What?
he said you helped him, so it's fine. Go ahead.
Oh. I mean, I felt more of a. I felt more of, not defense. I felt more
So-
prosecution there than anything.
If any, so our job is to make sure that the charges that are being. It's a very common misconception as defense and prosecution. The job is to make sure that the charges that are being charged are the right charges. Prosecution is supposed to come in and do that. Defense is supposed to come in and get whatever is missed.
So
Yes.
I was kind of both.
Yeah, I mean, especially since there's no
There
prosecution
was-
yet, we are working on that though.
Yeah, there was really nothing I can do on that. The evidence was the evidence against them
Was too much, yeah.
too much. Yeah, like maybe if like they didn't see them clearly, or they didn't. I don't know. They didn't catch her, and maybe they were like, oh, maybe it's her, maybe it's not. I mean, if it was a maybe, if it was her, maybe if it wasn't, then obviously that'd be a very easy one. It's like either it's her or it's not.
She did admit to us that she remembers, like, trying to find a car, and that's why I asked that
Yeah.
question of, do you know you can call a car, right? Because that's the question that they would ask.
Yeah.
If you're trying to look for a car, you could just call for one.
Oh, they're not there anymore. I wonder where they're at.
I mean, I'm not surprised we were gone for almost an hour.
And Jesus fucking Christ, really?
Yeah, this stuff takes a long time.
Fucking Christ.
I'll hop on Intel's radio, actually, see where they are. If I can remember what it was.
Huh?
Trying to remember what the radio is.
What?
Enzo's radio. I think it was 1117.
I don't know. They're not at his house.
1711?
I mean, shit. It would have been real bad if she was kin and used powers, because even though it wasn't
That
in
would've
our
been worse
area,
for-
that would have
yeah.
been worse for her, because that would have been lawyer and kin problems. But I don't know
Yeah,
what
we would have
she
had
is.
to. We would have had to. He said transform.
So I'm
So-
thinking werewolf.
I'm thinking, yeah. I'm thinking
But then
wolf or something.
but then they said lightning
yeah,
and
they've
like
got a lightning.
froze. Do
Yeah,
that?
they have lightning and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, definitely a werewolf. I mean, she does give off werewolf vibes.
A little bit.
Not gonna lie, the way that she dressed,
She reminds me of Remy.
Remy.
Remina?
Oh, Remina. Yes, a little bit. Yes. Yes. I just don't know what to do. There's not much open besides the tequila line. That's always just kind of empty, and then Sandy Tavern. Yeah.
I'm not going to say tavern.
Yeah, the Vault, Benny's, Fractured Healing Services. Yeah. Yeah, right, Jack, fuck open.